This is Untouched ASMR. Today I wanted to bring you along to get ready with me. I am fresh out of the shower, so don't mind this hair. I'm gonna fix it. So I washed my hair, obviously, shaved my legs. I feel nice and clean. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now. I already brushed my teeth and everything, and I obviously got dressed. I usually just get out of the shower, dry off, and then wear my pink robe because it's so comfy and nice, and then I get dressed last. But obviously I'm not doing that on camera, so I had to adjust it a little bit. Just gonna shut that door because the laundry is a little loud right now. Okay, so I grew up, of course I'm going into another story right now. When I grew up, I had clear skin all the time. I would get a pimple or two maybe here and there, but I never ever had acne until this past January. At 23 years old, well 22, turning 23, but I got acne and I had no idea what it was from, and it was really, really bad. And as you can see, I still have some, like, I think it's called something arrhythmia. I'm not really sure, but this one is actually an active pimple, but everything else besides that one is healed. It's just like, so it's flat, but it's just like a red mark, and it takes weeks to months to get fixed, to clear up. So we figured out it was a hormonal imbalance of sorts. So I'm taking tretinoin, and then I also put on Dapsone. It's a gel that I put on my face. I will be putting that on today. And then I also take spironolactone for my face. So I keep my skincare routine very, very simple right now because I don't want to upset this, because it's just starting to clear up. Like a month ago, it was definitely a lot worse. So I'm just trying to let it clear, and then I will, continue with my normal skincare routine. But I discovered that oil-based cleansers were irritating my skin in a way that it would give me like redness all over. And I used, actually I haven't thrown it out yet, I used this. I don't know how that broke on there, but the Juno Skin Clean 10 Cleansing Balm. Every time I use this, I get redness on my face. And I did look at the ingredients, and it did say, it's not on here, it did say that it has like citrus, like orange, something citrusy in it, and I think maybe that's what it was. But I'm like scared to play with other oil-based cleansers, because sometimes when I started using them, that's when all my flare-ups started happening. So right now, instead of doing a first round of cleansing with oil, I use just a cotton round and micellar water. So that's what I'm gonna do here today. So just put a little bit on, kind of so it soaks through. Then I just cover my entire face. I do my best not to pull at the skin, and kind of just to wipe it over top of it. And I usually go over this with my neck, although I did wash my neck in the shower, so I'm not gonna put my cleanser on there. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I have a type of dermatitis. So I do get a lot of redness under my eyes and on the corners, so that's why that's there. But as you can see, this side is a little better. My forehead is the best. And then this side needs this side's a little bit more inflamed and red marks. But if you see on my chin here, this used to have like acne pimples all over it. It was very embarrassing, and I'm a bartender and having to see people all the time, talk to people that came into the bar all the time and like, what's going on with your skin? It's definitely embarrassing, but I think everyone experiences something with their skin. Okay, so now I put these on. They are like too big. They're not tight enough, so they don't really catch the water, so I put them down a little bit because that's where they're tight. And like I said, I am being very gentle with my skin right now because I developed sensitive skin as soon as I started getting this dermatitis and acne. So I'm just using Vanna cream. This is very, very gentle. It's to me, it feels like it's a better clean than Cetaphil. So that's why I use this more. Because Cetaphil, the gentle cleanser, it almost feels like it leaves like a film almost, or maybe like, it just has a weird consistency to me. This one though is, let me show you. See, it's like it almost looks like a soap, or shampoo of some sort, like that metallic-y consistency. I'm gonna put the water on now, just forewarning. So I kind of just, from the water, lather it between my hands. And while I'm doing that, I will shut that off for you guys. And then I like to spend about a minute doing this. All over the face, eyebrows, eyelids. Look at those crazy eyebrows right now. I just like to take my time. Get underneath the chin. Okay. And I don't actually time it, but I have a good estimate, I guess. I'm not sure if it has been a minute, but I feel like I've done everything really well. And there's the wash. It's all scary. Okay. I'm going to turn on the water again. I might cut this out if it's too loud, but if I don't, then it's not, so. Okay. Now, I ran out of my disposable face towels, so I've been just dabbing, not at all rubbing my face with a regular paper towel. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm gonna go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so, yep, regular paper towel. And like I said, I know this is really rough, so I don't know if it's good. But I don't want to use anything else right now. So I simply just dab it. I do not rub though. The only part that I kind of use to wipe is my hairline. But it's like it's still sticky down, but that's fine. As long as it's not soaking wet. This is good for me. Okay, then I kind of just get it balled up and I just wipe my hairline. And then I take off these things. And I often use the leftover towel to kind of wipe around the sink. One thing about me is that I really don't like, I'm gonna take you into my room so we can finish. And we'll clean the rest of that up in a little bit. I don't enjoy when there's water left on the sink. It grosses me out. Well, any kind of still water like that grosses me out. Let's put this light on. Sorry, sometimes my eyes bother me. Okay. But sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, like still water grosses me out. Like I can't go to a water park. I hate when you're getting out of the shower and there's like water on a shower floor still. I mean, obviously, but it just grosses me out. It's like not something that I can do. Or if you like put your leg up on an edge to kind of shave your leg and it's got cold water on it, and it grosses me out. Or when the products in the shower are sitting and they have like cold water on them, it just grosses me out for some reason. So now I'm going to apply the dapsone. And I put this on every morning before I put anything else on, as prescribed by the dermatologist. And I kind of just take a pea-sized amount and I put that on one cheek, another pea-sized amount on the other, and then a smaller on my forehead, because I honestly have a pretty small forehead. So it doesn't take a lot of product to cover it. And make sure I get it on my chin. Another piece side on this other cheek. Okay. And then a smaller bit right on my forehead. And then I should give that a couple minutes before we do the rest of the skincare. So I do want to put on some Aquaphor. I need something on my lips to keep them moist at all times. Like I always need to be reapplying some sort of chapstick, lip gloss. Like they can't be dry, so. You know when they have like a morning like tightness? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get through right now. You know when like you smile when it's like that morning tightness, you look different. Like I still have it a little bit. So gotta wait for that. Until then, did I already? I did take a walk before this, so I'm pretty sure I did take my allergy medicine. I use this eye allergy itch relief. It's olopatadine hydrochloride. That's not focusing. However, I already put these in, but my eyes are pretty itchy, so I want to do some more. And I usually do as well this fluticasone nasal spray. I already did that, and you can't overdo this one, so I think that's good with that. I already put my deodorant on because I did not shave my armpits. I did not want you guys to see. I can show you the other products I'm gonna use before, because I just want to let this dry down a little bit more. So because I'm keeping everything super simple right now, I'm not gonna go in with any actives. I'm gonna use this Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. This stuff is so great, and no matter how my skin is feeling, this doesn't sting or hurt at all. It feels really moisturizing and nourishing. So I'll use that. And like I said, I'm keeping everything super simple, super clean, not anything super, you know, super intricate or fancy. Like we're just using the basics right now. So then after that, I will let that dry down and go in with the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. This is the first bottle I've ever gotten of this, and it's okay. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite or anything, but it's definitely just like a super simple, basic, gets the job done kind of moisturizer. And then after that, I just use one other product, and it's the Murad Environmental Shield Multivitamin Clear Coat Broad Spectrum SPF 50 PA+++++. So this one I did get off of Amazon. I actually used Alex Earl's code for it. And I do really like it. I like that it doesn't leave a white cast. It's obviously clear, but the consistency is something that I've never experienced before. So when I get to this, I'll just show you that. I'm gonna use those 3 products, and now it's kind of dried down my skin, so I'm gonna go in with the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum, and I am at the last little bits of it, so I kind of have to try to find what I can. I put 1 or 2 big drops. And as you can see, I am very much towards the end of this, so I kind of will just see if any will come out right now. Okay, there's a little bit. That should be good. Put that on my forehead. my cheeks. I am very careful about what I put on my eyelids because my eyelids tend to sting easily. Okay, so we put that on. This is pretty much empty. And it is pretty much dried down. If I can't slide my finger, like if it's tacky enough that it stays, then I consider that dry enough to put on the next product. As long as it's not, if it's a serum, then I kind of just keep going with them. But if it's something different, then I wait until it's tacky enough to spread without messing up what's underneath. So I'm gonna go in with the Bioma now. Kind of just use 3 pumps. And it's on the thinner side. Okay. Now, the last thing is the Murad. I am feeling some burning underneath my eye right now. And I can't really figure that part out. With the dermatitis, it's even the most simplest, cleanest, most like sensitive skin products that I use that will irritate me for whatever reason. So I know it really isn't so much the products as it is the condition. But this is what the sunscreen looks like. It's like completely clear, and the feeling of it feels normal here. When you put it on your face, it doesn't have consistency like anything else I've ever used. And to me, the scent is very strong, and it smells like plastic to me, but I know that this brand and this specific product is very good, because I gained that information from a master esthetician, but it's still a strong smell. So I'm very careful near my eyes, and it's like it glides on your skin very easily, and it almost feels like it has this protective layer over it. To me, it doesn't feel as though as soon as it hits the skin, it absorbs. It kind of sits on top for me, but not forever, just until it kind of dries down. But if you go 15 minutes without touching your face and you go to swipe it, like you still will be able to do so, but not the entire day. So I think that's pretty interesting. And if I have anything extra on my hand, any residue, I always try to get my ears because they get left behind. And then I bring it down my neck. I usually never experience pilling, but that is from all that, and maybe it's from the serum that I use, because I don't always bring it down my neck like that. But I just had the extra, so yeah, I don't know, that's really weird. Something that I just put on my face. It's pilling, but I never get pilling on my face when I use these products. So let me just try to wipe that off. Okay. that's it for the face. With skincare, on a day-to-day basis, when I get ready, I don't necessarily put on makeup. I do just like to tame the eyebrows a little bit, just by brushing them. Sometimes I do put in the e.l.f. brow lift, and sometimes I do also do just some blush to kind of bring some life back into me, because without it, I kind of look like not good. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna tap whatever's extra up there, because I just want something really light and natural. I just want some life into me. You can't see much in the camera, but I do see a difference in the mirror. I'm just gonna dab into the actual product twice, and then I'm gonna dab it onto the lid a few times, kind of to just disperse it evenly and to make it less harsh on my face. I like something that's gonna look super natural and like dissipated, like diluted, not harsh. I am a newbie at makeup. I don't necessarily know what I'm doing, and I just started kind of getting into it, so I like products that are easily blendable, easily workable, that you can build on, because it's harder for me to like make it work after I put too much on. So this is fine. I just wanted a little color. You honestly can't see it much in the video, but in person it's just enough color to make me look human again. And I will curl my eyelashes. And one thing about me is I noticed after videotaping myself is that I don't make a mascara face or like a eyelash face. Like when I'm doing it, like my mouth is closed, and I'm shocked by that. Because I feel like everyone has a mascara face. Anywho, so that's all I'm gonna do. I like to say super simple, and then I'm going to take this out finally and get to the hair. My natural hair is curly and crazy and frizzy and very voluminous. I don't often like wearing it like that, just because I don't necessarily like the way it looks, but also it's just a lot harder to style and to handle, and it's a lot more work. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like putting in that work, or it makes you feel very hot, and I like when it's easier to control. So most times I end up either just blowing it out really quickly, not so that it's a perfect blowout, but just so that it's got that straighter look to it, because then it's a lot easier to handle. Not even so that it looks perfect, but so I usually brush starting from my ends and working up. Yes, I need to clean my brush out. Okay. So, brush all my hair back. Okay, so now that that's all brushed through, the first thing I go in with is my Dermazen. I put this in a dropper bottle because I went on a vacation and the regular bottle was way too big. So I put it in here, just some of it, and I actually like it a lot better because this eyedropper is like super precise. Like it's got a thinner little end to it, and this goes on my scalp, so it's really like it gets really deep, like it gets really good on there. This is what the regular bottle looks like. It is leaking, so I will have to clean that up, but this is a regular bottle. Of course there's a hair on it. And this is for, I get really bad flaking and dandruff, and not only is it uncomfortable and itchy, but it is just, you can see it, and I have to wear my hair up at work, and I get it a lot at the bottom of my neck, like the little nape over here. And not only is it gross, but we wear a black long sleeve button down shirt, and you can see it, and it's just very embarrassing, and people have commented on it, and I'm very insecure about it. So that's why I use this, and it really helps. It really helps. It stings a little bit, but like in a good way, like you know it's working. So I'm gonna apply a little bit. I'm gonna put the rest of this bottle eventually. I always get by the nape of my neck, and then like my main part line, and then just the front of my head the most, because those are the parts you can see the most. Kind of just put it all in there. And I use multiple products for this, so my routine to kind of help with all the dandruff and the flaking and whatnot is before I get in the shower. So it's either the night before I shower, I will put this in, I will rub it in my hair and kind of I'll leave it, and then the next morning I'll shower. Or if I don't do that, when I wake up, I will put it in and then wait at least an hour until I shower. And that way it kind of gets time to like sit there and break up whatever it needs to do. I applied this last night and then I slept in it. So I kind of just make sure it's all over that nape of my neck. And then when I wake up in the morning, I will shower and I use the grwm Scalp Revival hairline. I first wash my hair with my purple shampoo and just the native brand shampoo, just to kind of get that first wash, because the first wash kind of rinses everything out, and the second wash actually like cleans the hair better. So I go in with that first, and then the second wash I go in with the grwm Scalp Revival charcoal shampoo, and I get that all over, and then I use the little the head not scraper, scratcher, massager, and it has the little like rubber points, and I make sure I get it all over my head, rinse out, and then I put my conditioner in, and then while my conditioner is in, I use the grwm Scalp Revival Cooling Hair Mask, Scalp Mask. So that goes on my scalp. So I put that in, and then when I get out of the shower, I put this on my scalp again, and doing that has taken away the like 95% of all of my like issues with that. Thankfully, I'm so grateful that I've figured out something that works. But it took a while to figure that all out. So, sometimes that does happen. but it's okay to, like, it's made for hair and skin, so if it gets on your face, don't worry. You definitely don't want it in your eye though, because it is very potent and will irritate your skin. Your eye, I mean. So kind of just get it all in there. Look a little funny. Okay. That's all good and all in there. So I usually use 2 products, but when I went on vacation, I didn't have any room. So I put them in the same container and there's barely anything left in it. So I would just scrape what's left. But it is consisting of this Redken All Soft Moisture Restore Leave-In Treatment. And then something that my mom has, it's like a spray. It's like 21 benefits. It's by Pureology. It's a spray and it's also a hair heat protectant and leave-in treatment. So I have barely anything left, but that'll be enough because you don't want too much, because if you put too much of both of these on your hair, you will feel a residue afterwards. So I'm just gonna scrape what I can, and that will be enough. So I kind of just run it through the ends and then run it through the roots, but I don't concentrate on the roots. I concentrate on the ends more in the midsection. So I will wash that out because that's done and empty. And usually I will just leave my hair until it dries, until I do something with it. I think that's about it. Sometimes I will put jewelry on, but today I just don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. When my hair's drying, I don't like when it gets in my face. I'm just gonna use these clips to clip it back. And I think special just to kind of get it out of my face. I don't like when my hair's in my face, so I usually always clip it back. Alright, and it's not perfect, and that's great. That's it. Alright, and I also get dressed, obviously, and I applied this lotion, which I already did before on camera, because I'm not going to show that. I put this on my body, the Shea Better 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion. But I already did that, so. Okay, and that's it. I will turn that off, clean everything up, and get on with my day. And I'm gonna go food shopping, so I'm gonna go get ready to do that. But thank you for coming along with me to get ready after my shower today, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you.